What's up, bro?
What's up? What's up? Nothing much, man.
Shit.
Get this laundry done.
This will be a quick load of laundry right quick. Right. And I guess this quick load fits the movie that we're reviewing.
Yeah.
Personal.
Speed cycle.
Yeah, speedy type of. Not a lot of clothes.
Right. We are gonna be talking about. Oh, by the way, as you already know, it is me, Nathan Jackson, aka Orbit Spaceman, and the host
David White, Man of the Lost, and the Black Han Solo.
Yeah, cool. So, like we were talking about Sonic, right?
Yeah, not to move too fast.
Right. This show's gonna be full of puns, by the way.
Yeah. Because this is a very nostalgic. Like, I mean, more so you, because I just found this out. Like, you are huge.
Yeah, I'm a huge Sonic fan. I'm a '90s kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
I'm not as big as bigger fan as you, but I'm.
Well, the crazy thing about it is that, unlike most of my friends, who their first introduction to characters was Super Mario.
Oh no, I had a Sega.
Well, see, yeah.
My first game was a Sega Genesis.
Yeah, my very first introduction to real video games and like having a love for video games was playing original Sega Genesis and Sonic, the original first Sonic the Hedgehog, and then Sonic 2. Yeah, I basically fell in love with Sonic 2.
I think I just had 2 because I was born in '91, so when I was like 5, I don't know, I was about 7 or something. That's when I got my shit. And by that time, like, you know what I'm saying, Sonic 2 was out.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I played. So, I got on the shit late. And I used to watch the cartoons. My mom used to buy me the toys, the fucking shirts and shit. Like, I fucked with them tough, you know what I'm saying? Jaleel White and shit. Little annoying ass. Yeah, like, I fucked with Sonic tough. I had forgot all that shit, though, that you had just told me. But yeah, the movie came out when? What, last week?
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day weekend. It was a Valentine's Day drop.
Right. So as you guys can tell, we were not very speedy to drop this episode.
Yeah. You saw it twice, actually. So.
Yeah, I did. I saw it twice because I love Sonic that much. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I wanted to show my real support and shit simply because this is a movie that, if you were obviously listening to this podcast, you're a fan of comics, you're a fan of movies, and this is something that they actually took the heat and listened to our voices on.
Yeah,
and
they listen to fans.
Yeah, and they
nobody
changed
does that.
Right, exactly, and they changed it, and which I'm sure caused who knows how much fucking money.
Let me look it up.
You know what I mean?
It was a difference in the budget for that.
But I mean,
shit.
even still within that, it's just the fact that this movie turned out to be an amazing thing. Which, matter of fact, we normally save it to the end and we give our rating and stuff at the end. But I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my rating up now because that's how I'm excited.
The episode.
Yeah, this is because I love the movie that much. So I myself personally, I gave the movie a 9 straight up. And the reason I gave it a 9 is for a couple of reasons. But you guys gotta wait to get to that point.
Yeah. The suspense.
It's killing me.
So yeah, the movie start off. I mean, hold on. I think I found the budget. Keep going while I'm looking for this.
Okay. So anyway, so all right, the movie itself. If everybody knows, so we just dropped these little bombs in here right quick. All right, so the movie itself got some great casting in the movie. If you didn't know, you got Ben Schwartz is the voice of Sonic, and you've got Jay Marsden. I think that's how you say his name, Marsden.
Cyclops.
Yeah, we're
gonna call him Cyclops.
Yeah, Cyclops, of course. The dude, actually amazing. He was an amazing fucking actor in this. Jim Carrey is Dr. Ivo or Bodek. Amazing. He was great. Then you had Tiki Sumter, who played Maddie Wachowski, who played the wife of Tom, of Cyclops.
She was cool.
Yeah. And then you had Adam Pally in this movie.
Black Jean Grey. No, I'm just playing. I had no power.
You had Adam Pally in this movie, who, for comic relief, the movie had enough comic relief anyway.
Yeah.
But Adam
Sonic is funny.
Right. Adam Pally had his extra add to the comic relief or whatever was like perfect timing to me or whatever. As this assistant cop or whatever, and you had a lot of people. Lee Majibu, I think. I'm not sure, bro. Don't get mad how much your name was. But he was good. He was good as Agent Stone, though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he played the, like, side, like, the Igor henchman's guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he played that guy really good, though, in the movie. So, yeah, I think, too, the movie is not a perfect movie. I'm not going to give it that.
It's not perfect.
It's not perfect. But I would say with some of the shit that they redid, I can definitely tell that the movie had probably would have came out as a fucking 5, if not lower, if not. You know what I'm saying? So, and something else. I have to throw this in here. Is that this movie has set a standard for what speed movies are supposed to be, and then it has set a standard on what video game movies are supposed to be. To be honest, because like to be honest, we've gotten video game movies, and people take video game movies for a joke.
Yeah,
I mean, let's just be honest.
It's hard to make some shit.
It is, and because pretty much everything that's a video game related movie-esque type thing goes straight to DVD. Straight to Amazon on the back end.
They said it took $5 million for the redesign. According to IndieWire, it took $5 million for the redesign. I guess the budget for it was $95 million, so I guess it was 90 before this.
Well,
for the $5 million for the redesign, I appreciate that. Whoever gave it to them,
right?
Thank y'all.
Man,
that was our fault, but fuck it.
But to be honest though, let's just be real. Let's just be real with it. Alright.
They made that shit back. Shit, let me see how much y'all made.
I'm sure they did.
Fucking box office.
I'm sure that they did. I'm sure Jeff Fowler was like, you know what? This cannot go bad.
Wikipedia says the budget was between 81 to 95 million. Okay. And the box office was 216.4 million.
You said 200?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So they made their money back and some. Yep. That's enough. Yep. That's enough money.
That's almost triple.
Yeah, that's enough money to push it too.
Of course.
Yeah, that's
like
enough money.
That was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That was in the works. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Well, yeah, I'm glad they listen to the fans on this shit. That's a rarity, especially for these type movies. But that was dope. I tilt my hat to them. Overall, like you said, it's not a perfect movie, but one thing I really fucked with, I think I said this last time before you saw it, I like how the way he defeated Dr. Robotnik was exactly the way you have to do it on the game. I thought that shit, bruh. Spoiler alert, you jump around a lot in the ball and hit his ass until his shit break down.
Right.
And that shit was dope.
Yes, and then
it looked real as hell, cause when he stopped and they showed like Jim Carrey's point of view, I'm like, bro, I bet this shit will be fucking like, I bet that like
terrifying
worse than a roller coaster. It'll probably be like being in the eye of a tornado or some shit.
Cause you're really, if you think about like how it made it seem, like you're really standing still, and just cause this nigga's going so fucking fast,
and you just getting shit like fuck, what the fuck, stop. And you can't open the hatch because shit, you open it, he kill your ass. Right. You going so fast, like that shit. Actually, like, bruh, good on that redesign, bro.
Right.
Cause just, bruh.
Yes, because let's just say if that redesign didn't happen, this movie would have been a horrendous thing to look at.
Yeah,
like,
people would have still saw it because of Jim. I know, me personally, I would have saw it because I was gonna see it like either way. I saw this shit and was like, damn, this nigga ugly as fuck, but I'm still gonna go see this side because of Jim Carrey. And
I didn't even think he was ugly. I just thought the shit was scary. To be honest, I was like, this nigga looks scary as fuck.
They tried to like live action Disney this whole, and it's like, bro, y'all not Disney. Just make this nigga
make him what he is.
Yeah, like
I mean, cause the thing
he wasn't real looking in the game. Like
exactly.
he blue.
Right.
You know, fucking Hedgehog's blue.
Right.
You know,
and
nigga.
then
I like how he got his shoes too. They wasn't like
right. I'm glad that they didn't just like they gave them to him.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they didn't.
I made you some shoes.
Right.
It.
I'm glad that didn't happen. And then the fact too, there's a lot of nods to fucking. You know what? I'm just gonna throw this out here. That redesign money probably came from a lot of fucking sponsor people who probably love Sonic.
Product placement.
Yeah, bro.
He said something about a Lyft or Uber or some shit.
He said some shit about that.
He said something
Olive
about
Garden got the drop in that bitch a lot of times.
That shit was weird.
It's not. It wasn't weird because it makes sense.
It was funny but weird.
It made sense.
I got his Olive Garden.
Well, it makes sense because it's the beginning joke that he makes about the Olive Garden shit. Because you're thinking a small town that's the fanciest place probably there is the Olive Garden shit. So like that makes sense. And then the whole fact too of those shoes that he put on, there's big ass Puma sign on them shoes. So like Puma got paid.
Yeah, but
shit.
my thing with Puma,
but,
like fuck y'all niggas Puma, because y'all didn't make the shoes. Y'all make some Puma shoes in real life, and they don't look like them hoes. And I'm like, what's the point of even putting them hoes in them?
I'm still gonna rock Pumas.
I
can't rock
the
Pumas.
Sonic
My feet don't fit in Pumas, but I still like them.
The Sonic head with the little shit across.
I mean, to be honest, I think the reason that Puma didn't do that or whatever, and Puma, please don't sue us or whatever. But anyhow, I think that they do because Adidas, please don't sue us. But Adidas has a shoe, which is a red shoe with the red band, or the white band over the top that says Adidas on it, and those look damn near just like the Sonic shoes already.
Yeah,
so that's why I feel like
I get them hoes.
But I mean, that was
if I ever get to design the shoe, I'm making them hoes look like at least one pair of my shoes gonna look like the Sonic Jones. And like, cause like, bro, them shoes was dope as hell. Like back in the day, I wanted a pair of the Sonics back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh God, because in my mind, I'm like, bro, he runs so fast because of the shoes. I can imagine him running barefoot, like he couldn't do it. But it's just like, the shit was dope, bro. I fucked with it, and I fucked with how he had like the pile of like shoes that he fucked up. And like, I just fucked with his little lair, bro. And then like little shit like Green Hills. The name of the town was Green Hills. What Green Hills on? Green Hills, I fucked with that.
Well, see, the cool thing about it is that the first game is Green Hills Zone. Yeah. The second game is Green Hills.
That's cool.
So it made sense.
So the first game was essentially him as a kid, because I fucked with how they made him the fat Sonic, the round stomach Sonic that we all grew up with, but that showed him that was him as a kid,
right? And
he grew up to be like, I guess, the fucking tall ass lanky Sonic that we got in like the 2000s and shit. And I fucked with that. Yeah. I fucked with that.
Well, I mean, it was really more like when they show him in Green Hills, he's going up the things. And
that shit was dope.
Mad dope.
I started out the movie like that. I was like, bro.
When that part came out, like my whole heart just melted. I was like, oh, nostalgia, like bathing it. So like, when they showed that was kind of like Sonic 1, and then him coming here, that's like Sonic 2 kind of thing, right? And so it's like, that's kind of like what I dug about it, is the fact it's like, okay, cool, like you know what I'm saying, you here, you doing the thing, you know what I mean, and all that. And so I felt like the transition that they gave him, you know what I'm saying, from this is the original Sonic that you know and love, and now we are creating this world that he is now living in type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like the whole premise, I'm sure it was a lot of writing done in that room, but then like the whole premise was like, how can we bring this blue creature from a video game to life without making it a video game? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the key that I think that this movie did. And that's one thing I gave it a huge review on. I'm giving it a huge review on is because a lot of video game movies tend to lean on the fact that this is a video game. Like, don't forget, it was a video game. Yeah. And the thing is, the people watching it, they're like, I don't give a fuck. It was a video game.
It was real in that game. Like,
yeah,
when I was playing it,
right,
that shit was real.
Right, exactly. And so, I'm going to shoot a reference out just real quick. Now, jump back. But it's an independent film that was made and shit, which was called Street Fighter Assassin and shit, or whatever. The movie's done beautifully and everything. But that's a movie that's an undercredited movie, but the characters were done the way that they were supposed to be done. You know what I mean? And so, like, now I feel Sonic is opening that doorway to movies that can be produced and made in this video game type of universe without it being presented as it's a video game. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because this movie took you from the day that this shit came out to the people who fell in love with it from the day one to people who love it now.
Yeah.
Down to the fan who loves it so much that they make memes. They put the fucking blue blur meme in the fucking movie. And to me, I was like, bruh, not only did y'all listen to the fans when it came to the redesign, y'all listened to every fan that was far out. You know what I'm saying? Because, like...
Yeah, y'all really listen.
Yeah, because the blue blur is this drawing, basically, of Sonic that is such a horrible drawing, but it's been in damn near every fucking reincarnation of Sonic. You know what I'm saying? And so, there's a scene in the movie where he running and shit, and like they're like talking about Carl. Talking about Carl. And Carl's like, yeah, see the blue devil, like, and it's the blue blur picture or whatever. And it's like, bruh, that's the meme. Like the junt, hilarious. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so it's like little shit like that I was like, bro, I appreciated this shit so much that I was like, hey,
y'all dived head first in this shit.
Yeah, y'all took nothing for granted with this movie when it came to the nostalgia of it. And I'm like, because
if this movie came out before Ready Player One, I feel like he would have been the Ready Player One. And that would have been dope. Just seeing him run across that battlefield and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sonic. Oh my
It
God.
gave you something else that this movie did too. This movie gave you the general idea, at least, to how fast Sonic kind of is.
Yeah, they completely, I ain't gonna say copied after Quicksilver shit, but they was just like, hey, this shit dope.
Which part?
The Quicksilver shit when he runs, everything kind of stops. Kind of the Flash.
Yeah, but I mean, that makes sense though.
Quicksilver did it, Flash did it. But I mean, bro, it do make sense. It's like, this is how you would be
living, because y'all living that fast. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was dope.
Yeah,
bro.
But the whole
especially this scene with Dr. Robotnik, and he was like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right.
Like, that shit was dope, bro. Like, they gave a fuck, bro. They made that nigga so fucking cocky.
Right. And then the fact that, like, him just running, because they showed, like, okay, him just running down the street, just casually running, trying to see how fast he's doing by checking and shit.
That shit, bro.
300 miles an hour.
Like,
so
bro.
It's like, so if he doing 300 miles an hour, just casually, like, okay, I'm just bullshitting, he can run faster than that. So if
that shit was so funny.
Right. And so the
I was like, this man is so fucking crazy.
Right. So, and then the whole fact too is that they explain some shit without explaining shit. And it's like, he's like, yeah, just have fun. He's like, and the reason he is who he is because there was no school. He never went to school. He never did shit. He just learned shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
He been here for a minute.
Right. And so that's
kind of like he just got here because to me the trailer kind of made it seem like, well, I guess not because they show his lair and shit, but they kind of made it seem like he had just got here.
Like
like
and
he just popped up like
fish
out of water type shit.
After seeing it the first time and then rewatching the trailer, I appreciate that because it threw you off because it made you feel like I know this movie already. You know what I'm saying? Like
With some parts you did, but it's a movie centered for kids. Like, true enough, it's for fans of Sonic, like 20, 30 somethings. But you know, it's kids still watching this shit.
Right. Too. And then the whole fact of the little subtleties of things that you just gotta catch, like Knuckles. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that mid-credit scene. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like little shit like that. The whole
the mid-credit scene bumped it up to a 9 for me, because at first it was an 8. I was like, okay, cool. And then like I was glad they didn't do the Supersonic shit, because there would have been some bullshit, because he didn't have no Chaos Emerald. Nowhere around though.
You know what?
They didn't even say Chaos Emerald in there. So if he would have turned a Supersonic, I would have been mad as fuck. If that shit would have happened, but it didn't. So I was like, okay, cool. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna force feed some shit. What else can I say that I didn't like? I wish he would have ordered corn dogs instead of tasting them for the first time. Cause I'm like, you've been here. So you should have been known about corn dogs. Yeah, first thing you should have asked for and been like, corn dogs. I mean, chili dogs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you was like, oh, I'll take some nachos. I'm like, what?
Thing is, I would have been satisfied with the fact of him eating him, and then after he said to him in the hotel, he's like, I ate these things. It's called like chili dogs. I would have been satisfied after the fact that even at the end of the movie, that he was just like
chili dogs.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I gotta go to my room, blah, like this, whatever. And they're like, I brought you something. And it's like a bunch of chili dogs and shit.
Or even had Sonic go to Sonic. I would have liked it. Cause as a kid, I don't know about you, I always thought them things was related. I was like, Sonic, this shit's the same.
I thought the same shit. I used to think the same thing.
Because they got chili dogs. Yeah, so it's like,
I used to think the same thing.
Get Sonic. Right. Yeah, that would have been dope. But, you know, that missed opportunity. Speaking of nostalgia, did you like the guy who did his voice? Because my homie was like, man, this should have got Jaleel White. I'm like, no. Fuck no. That could have put him in there. Yeah. That could have made him like a security guard or something. He's like, gosh, that guy's fast or something. But, oh, shit. But, like, nah, him doing the voice, nah. The dude that played him, I forgot his name. But he been in like... Huh?
Ben Schwartz.
I think so. Yeah. He been in a lot of shit, but he wasn't like the shit that I seen him in. He was funny, but he was like a side character. Like, he wasn't the main character. Like in an interview, I think he was Eminem's publicist or something. Yeah. And then in the other guys, he was like somebody's secretary. He was funny in both those roles and shit. So hearing his voice, he was straight though. Like he sounded like, you know, he sounded like Sonny.
Yeah, I mean. Cool. He did the voice. To me, he did the voice good because honestly, if you had got Jaleel White to do it, it would have been a great movie. But it's just the voice would have got annoying over time.
Yeah, because that shit was annoying back then.
That's just the only downside to it. Yeah, because it's so high pitched and my shit. It would have been
and that made me
bad
want to
on the ears and shit. Yeah, so I feel like his voice was high pitched but deep enough. To where it was like, to be honest, I would have been satisfied with this. Let's just do this. I would have been satisfied with Jaleel White being Fat Sonic. I would have found that.
Okay.
And then just ended it there, and then switch.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is a transition of voice.
It's good. Yeah. I can. That's a good compromise. That would have been dope. Yeah. Good callback. Oh shit, is this Jaleel? Yeah. That would have been dope. Yeah. Damn, that would have been dope. Yeah. They should have did that. They probably couldn't get that nigga. Shit, they probably thought he was dead. Internet said the nigga was dead at one point. I said his mama was calling him.
The fuck?
Baby, I heard you was dead. Mama don't. Well, Chris Tucker said, stop watching the news. Mama, stop watching the news. Nah, bro. You said you got it at 9. I can. Me too, bro. Cause that hoe was good. Like, and that mid-credit scene really bumped it up, bro. Yeah. The tails came out that motherfucker, bro. I was like,
right, like,
me and my son was spazzing.
That scene
that solidified.
It was amazing. The one thing that I was like, when I saw it, I was like, okay, all right, cool. That scene did it, but it was really seeing Jim Carrey on the Mushroom Planet. Bro, with the mustache.
That movie was 90s as fuck.
When I saw that part of it, I was like, I was because
when he put the goggles on, I was like, bro, and he was bald. I was like,
yeah,
bro.
that scene, that's what did it. Cause I was like,
that was enough. It was like, okay.
Because when the portal opened at the mid-credit scene, I knew one of two people was gonna step out.
I thought it was gonna be Knuckles.
I wanted it to be Knuckles. I'm just gonna be real, but I was excited that it was Tails. Yeah. I was really excited it was Tails. My only downside is this, right? To it, I don't know how they're gonna like add the whole
aesthetic in him.
Yeah, because like he left as a kid.
Supposedly, you left straight from blah blah blah.
But he did it. He did it because there's the scene where he's holding the map and he's like, oh.
Yeah, he went to a many place.
Yeah, because he was
so
like,
he
there's
probably
nothing
made
left.
Tails on one of them.
Yeah, he said there's nothing left but the mushroom planet.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Because the map, they were already circled or X'd out and shit or whatever. And the Earth was in the middle.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, cool. And then, yeah, Tails did have the radar and shit like he does in the cartoon and shit. And so I was like, okay, that's cool. He probably tracked him and shit or whatever. But even more so, that's why I was wanting to see Knuckles kind of thing. Because I was like, damn, y'all show him in the beginning.
He probably right behind him.
So
I'm pretty sure he's right behind him.
Yeah.
He gonna be probably like the side villain type.
Because I feel now
maybe him and Jim Carrey meet up. Type shit.
Yeah. Now I was about to say that would be
maybe that happens. But speaking of Jim, bro, he was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't already say that.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what I was saying is that's what ultimately got me is the fact that he shaved the hair off, right? And then 2, he grows the mustache is grown out and shit. And if you look at it, it's technically red. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dark red kind of color. So I'm like, bruh, that
what more can you ask for?
Yeah, you did it right there. And then the fact that it's like,
don't
I
get mind the red eyeballs though. Like that'll be a little bit off the top.
Yeah, that'll be.
It'll be like Cable Guy-esque.
That'll be
scene on
right.
Cable
and that's why I feel like they did the goggles, and that was enough.
Yeah.
But and then the fact too that you see him. It's 2 things. It's so much, but it's the fact that he bald, the mustache, and then he's in that fucking the suit or whatever. Because he's like, what are you wearing? And he's like, it's a space suit, like, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad they didn't go with the fat Dr. Robotnik.
Right.
Because they could have put a fat suit on him. You think he gonna gain weight eating them?
Yeah, because if you look at him in the beginning of the movie, when he opens the jacket, he's skinny.
Yes,
he is. Now at the end of the movie,
got a little weight to him.
Got a little bit of weight to him. And everything, like a little bit of muscle.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Reconnaissance.
Make it, yeah, that shit was funny. That shit was funny. That reminded me of like a funny version of like Tom Hanks in Castaway.
Yeah, right. It really did. And like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but it may have been. I feel like there was some like improv shit that he was like,
bro. I'm pretty sure a lot of this shit was
I just gotta say it, but
dude was funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah, and I felt like too this movie brought back the Jim Carrey that everybody was wanting and know and love kind of Jim Carrey. You know what I'm saying? Because like
that was around like this a Riddler type performance, like a toned down Riddler.
Yeah,
in a sense.
Yeah. It's you know what I was saying. It's I don't know if I would say more Riddler. I would say more Cable Guy probably.
In the middle.
Yeah, in the middle. Not as dark, but
no.
Yeah.
Because Cable got low key a horror movie. But that's a whole nother episode. Because I can go into deep fucking talk about it. That's a good ass movie. But yeah, bro, overall, bro, yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah. Bro. It was a good movie. Now, okay, so I got 2 questions. My first question is, was it better than Detective Pikachu to you?
Yes.
Me too. Because the reason why I say
far.
that,
I'm just gonna say by far.
I like the human relationship better. In Sonic.
Yeah.
The human relationship was dope because it made sense. Like, bro, like I'm alone as fuck. Like I really can't make no friends because of what I have to do. Like I can't really get attached to you because people find out about it. I really can't meet nobody because if anybody find out about me, I got to dip.
Right.
He can't really talk to animals because I'm pretty sure he get close to an animal, they dip. They're probably like, what the fuck are you?
Right.
Run.
And then they did actually make that kind of a thing with the turtle in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like he's running with the turtle and he's like like cool, all right, that was fun. All right, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like, and the turtle. If you look at the turtle's like,
Yeah.
and it's like that's cool because it's like, and it makes you. It gives so much depth to that character.
No wonder how many times he do this shit.
Yeah, because and then it's like kind of like a touch on like little kids kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where you're like, okay, well, kids feel alone sometimes. They don't sometimes feel like they don't have friends.
See, that's the part. Like, it might seem cliche to an adult, but they have to put in shit like that so kids can be like, okay,
right.
I can relate to
And
that.
the whole thing is, the biggest thing was when he was at that baseball field.
Yeah,
and just
that was
the
a really
simple,
good scene.
yeah, because the simple, it's like think to a kid, because that's what Sonic is as a kid.
Yeah.
The simplest thing is a fucking high five can mean the world to a little kid. So it's like that whole
the dude
thing,
did that shit.
and it's like, damn, like that's crazy.
I got a friend.
Yeah, and so I think that's a huge thing in the movie. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like Detective Pikachu and shit.
It was more a flash of bells and whistles and shit. It was going off of there because this story, like, I was like, this cool, bro, but like, okay, like.
I mean,
the dad.
I just felt like with Detective Pikachu, if we compare that in comparison with
both
like
are straight
Sonic
movies,
shit,
but Sonic to me is the better movie.
Sonic just had,
and it's simpler too. I mean, the Detective Pikachu wasn't complicated enough, but it was just like.
It just gave more. Sonic gave more depth, and it gave more appeal to the fact that, like, okay, yeah, you were a little kid and shit. You have a whole otherworldly problem of this doctor dude who was chasing you, which it made it seem too, which I appreciate about it. Is Sonic didn't feel like this movie where it's like you're an quotation mark alien, whatever, and then there's just some ground like, but we realize that you're a kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like there's just some adult chasing a kid and this is wacky shit happening. Yeah. Nah, this is kind of like you are a child but an alien, and you have this whole depth around you, and now this adult who is chasing you has a whole depth around him, which, to be honest, that's the one thing that I didn't like in the movie is how they introduced Dr. Robotnik and shit. Because I felt like that was just unneeded or whatever. Like, oh shit, the power went out. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like y'all sitting around, and that's like y'all just like, oh shit, I'm not here. I hear what y'all saying, but just get this dude. You know what I mean? I felt like that was dumb.
It should have been like,
you know what I mean?
he approached them type shit.
Yeah,
I know what y'all working with.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Blah, 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 blah.
Right, because I felt like that scene should have been, they're in here and, oh, we're coming over with it. We don't know what happened, this and that. He can come in because he's this dude. Instead of y'all calling him, he already there. Like, I know, I think I have an idea.
They would have added more depth to his character.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I felt like that's just one kind of aspect or whatever. And then the whole ending part where like he came to him, he's like, this is from the government. Like, we don't want you to know anything, this and that. I just felt like that part was stupid and it was unneeded simply because, hey, okay, the government, y'all didn't show up one time besides when y'all met dude and y'all came there. Yeah, the whole
y'all just gave it over to him.
Yeah, the whole rest of the movie, y'all was gone.
Y'all just let this nigga blow up.
Yeah,
shit.
Right. Exactly. So, and I'm sure, I guess the reasoning probably was like, well, they have to, this is a cover up for San Francisco because shit got blown up, blah, this and that. But I just kind of felt like they could have just did some stuff different in that aspect. Mm-hmm. Whereas if we are saying that in Detective Pikachu did it to where it was kind of like, it was more realistic. Yeah. Like, oh, I can see, Pokemon humans, if humans could catch y'all, they probably would be working, trying to do shit on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that makes sense.
That was the only difference.
Yeah.
It was more realistic.
Yeah, and that's honestly, I think, too, why I gave it the 9 instead of the full 10.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So, my second question is, do you have any other childhood video game characters that need a good like live action treatment.
I
got one, but
all right. So I'm gonna have to. What is yours first, though?
No, what's yours?
Oh my God, it's so many.
No, just if you think of one. If you need time to think, I'll go first. But
yeah, give me a second.
For real?
I gotta.
You have books, so you know over there.
Yeah, I'm this. I gotta cipher them. Like it's so many. It's so
For
many
me,
games. Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot. And that shit would be dope as fuck. Like, don't put him in the real world. You gotta fucking do that. Keep him in his spot. And just, like, just fucking...
But a live action, though?
You could probably make it work. I mean, it don't have to be, like... Yeah. Like, kind of like Detective Pikachu, in a sense. Because you gotta put... Because if you put Neo Cortex in there, like, you would have to put, like, some humans in that shit. To play him. Just make him look all fucking weird and shit. Distort his face.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot, my nigga, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see it.
Cause I feel like everybody else getting they live action play. It's like PlayStation. What y'all doing over here? Like, do something. Like, y'all got niggas over here. Like, I don't even. People probably would say Kratos would probably get God of War probably get a live action first. If anything,
the only reason I wouldn't say that is simply because the game is already so semi-live action anyway.
Well, a series it'd be like some richer shit.
But I mean, it's just so to see it live action would be like, bro, we already know.
It's like watching a long ass cutscene.
Yeah, because it's like the nigga, you just fighting monsters and shit the whole time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like that's the only downside to it, I think. You know what I mean? I feel like movies like Sonic and Detective Pikachu, even if you did, like you said, Crash Bandicoot, those movies are movies that are so, what seems to be so far-fetched as a live-action thing that they should work. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they made these things work. Yeah. So I feel like those things, will be successful now. That's why I feel like video game movies, like if they was trying to be like, oh, we're going to make a virtual fighter movie, that's just not going to work.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But like if you were to say, even if after all this time was to redo a Super Mario movie, like
I don't know how they'll do that though.
I think it would work. Live action people and you CGI King Koopa and all the rest of this shit. Yeah. Or whatever. Like
yeah, you'll have to. Please don't make that nigga. Please don't make that nigga a real person.
Same thing, kind of like with Sonic, bro. Just the plumber holes or whatever are just same thing, dimensional type shit like that. So, I mean that could work, but bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm going through. Okay. All right, I'm ready. I just figured it out because I was trying to cipher through. It's so many of them in my mind. I'm thinking about. Okay. But if I could choose this.
I got another one too, but it's less.
So really,
it's less childlike though. I got another one too.
To be honest, I've always wanted to see a legit fucking Star Fox movie. Okay. Like, to be honest, because I think that shit, I think that's cool because it could be legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be legit because it's like it's so far in the future kind of shit. Yeah. And then it's like humans do exist. Yeah. And all the other shit. And like, because Star Fox is such an underrated game and an underrated character. That's, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like he deserves that same kind of shine, but it would be a hard to believe kind of movie. Yeah. Just because you're like a fox flying and some other shit.
Yeah, but I mean, you ain't gotta necessarily make it live action. I feel like it'll work better like on some CGI shit or like some type of effect when that nigga fur look realistic, kind of like Detective Pikachu in the sense.
Well, I think more, kind of like, well, I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna go even more so.
This space should be dope.
I'm going more so, I'm gonna say, what was it? Avatar. Ultra hyper realistic or whatever, like Planet of Apes type shit. Okay. Or whatever, that's what I'm talking about, like that.
I mean, is it any, I never played Star Fox except for like the multiplayer. aspect of it. And that was on, I think, the one on GameCube.
Yeah.
But like, is there any like humans in it? Because that's the only way you can make shit quote unquote live action.
Yeah. Now
if you got it around the human, and it's like, oh shit, like this shit look like it can actually be around.
And two, yeah.
It's people. It's like actual humans.
Yeah, actual people, or whatever.
But that's not like heavy in the story, is it?
I think one of the captains is a human or whatever.
I mean, you could. You just have a lot of the fucking foxes and birds walking around. Yeah.
But I mean,
they'll really be like, hey, bro, they built it in Smash Brothers universe. I know they is. Niggas would be.
To be honest, that was that would be amazing.
If they drop that, like niggas really gonna be convinced. Like, yeah, bro.
Because I know that they talking about working on the Zelda shit or whatever. But
see, that's what I thought she was gonna say.
I mean, that's cool. It's just to me, Zelda would be so cliche or whatever because it's like it's so easy to turn it into live action or whatever. But
that medieval shit, I don't think it'll work.
Well, see, the thing is, what's different about doing something like movies, say even Star Fox, Metro, any of those kind of things that are like that, you have to target these audiences. So even with Zelda, as much as that's a beloved game, people love the shit. Mm-hmm. It still has to do with elves and fucking monsters and
shit we seen before.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Lord of the Rings-esque type stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, so then people gonna be in that mind frame.
And
so
Game of Thrones and shit.
Right, and that's
PG Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's what's gonna throw people for the loop, and I feel like people gonna be like, either they're gonna be for it or they're not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to really go off your fan.
But I mean, The Witcher worked.
The TV show or the movie?
The Netflix show, The Witcher.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, does it?
I mean, I ain't never played the game, but like my brother, like heavy on the shit. He was like, he fucked with that.
I mean,
so
he was real critical. I guess I should put it that way. I've never played the game.
Yeah, I don't fuck with. And medieval shit ain't my bag, but like space shit is like my shit.
Yeah, so, see, I fuck with all space things.
Yeah,
but
then again, you see why we do this podcast. You see why? But like,
but it's just that's why I just feel like certain movies like that, you wouldn't. It's gonna be hard to do. Now you can make a Metroid movie and shit simply.
Metro would be dope.
In the times that, spoiler, people who don't know by now, is a woman, you know what I mean? But you could do that and it'd be like, damn, like, pull it off at the end. What?
No,
like,
don't do it at the end.
I mean, I just think, not
end of the trailer.
Maybe, not even that. Not even that.
Because you gotta show some more depth to her character. Like, bro, her on the ship on the way to getting the shit.
Bruh.
Putting her.
I mean,
make it the Ripley angle, bro.
Yes,
do it the Ripley angle.
Yes and no. Yes and no. Reason I'm saying that, you can do it simply by maybe showing some fucking form in the suit. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because even in the game,
but you're gonna want to push it. You're gonna want to push it on the fact that she's a woman in the market.
Now, in the new, if you look at the newer ones, it's obviously that's a woman's body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even do it to the fact that like you want to start this shit off that normal '80s whatever looking suit. So just kind of do it, but maybe have like a little curvature to it. To like, that ain't no Master Chief looking type suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can do it like that. But what I'm going at is,
I don't think
even do fucking half a fucking mask thing. And the reason I'm so heavy on this is because when I think of a Metroid movie, I think of it as my own personal Phasma movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. And I'm like, you just have to give it, because like the Phasma character, even with that, I know I talk about this shit a lot, but it's like
I'm with you on the boat because I found out why.
Yeah, you like
damn, why they made her and shit.
Right. You like damn, like I never knew that this chick was like that cold. Yeah. And then even when you look at the suit, you like until it just really start talking, you like that's just the dude in the suit, and the dude just beating your ass. And you're like, man, this is a female lady or whatever. Yeah, so I think
hopefully like they do like some flashback shit and stuff, like, or like somebody come back for revenge or shit. Maybe she not dead.
And to be honest, I've already got the perfect casted person to play this role or whatever. Cause
to take up the mantle.
Yes,
that'd be dope. Like on some Mandalorian and shit.
Kind of. I gotta look her name up right quick, so you might have to cover me for a second.
Oh, but you good? Cause I'm just finna give because we hitting 45 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this last one that I think would be a good ass adaptation, but would not be for children. Twisted fucking Metal.
Oh.
Twisted fucking
Oh
Metal.
yeah.
Vehicular homicide. That should be on some fucking like R-rated Fast and the Furious, my nigga. But the only reason that they would have to change it to
do that movie.
It wouldn't be though. It's more to combat with cars.
It is, but it would be so because you had these cheesy ass fucking death race movies, bruh. And
fucking play on that shit,
bruh. Yes,
play on that shit.
Yes, but the
play
thing
on
is,
that shit.
Like,
put the looky.
It's just
electric guitar.
Because the thing is the only problem with that kind of movie.
Blumhouse, get this whole. Make this whole horror movie. Make Sweet Tooth scary. Play on this clown shit. Come on, bruh.
It's gonna be hard though.
It's not.
They're gonna focus too much. The
characters are the cars.
But the character so you're gonna talk in cars?
No. That's what I'm saying. No. That's not what I'm saying. You can still okay. The people who drive what I should have said. The drivers are
So we're just gonna throw this one. I'm just gonna throw this really fast. So you got just character people, regular people, right? And the cars are the characters, are the main people, right? So the cars, let's just say the people when they get in the car, they get possessed by the car, whatever they get in.
If Blumhouse do it, that'll be the horror aspect. Or you can have, fuck it, make Calypso the goddamn devil, and he's just like I'm bored or some shit, or just like make Calypso like a rich ass dude and just like I'm buying this shit and like I kidnapped these people, these criminals or some shit, and I made these cars to their personality or some shit. I don't know. Make the shit work, but I guess the story would be hard to make. I see what you're saying, cause as soon as you was finna say that, I thought about how the fuck would they make like a fucking Grim Reaper come out of goddamn motorcycle or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. You would have to add some supernatural aspect in it. I guess that's why I said Blumhouse, cause like Blumhouse, you have to add some supernatural. Like the nigga had to be like on some voodoo shit or like the devil or something. And he making this shit work. Or like,
that's the only thing I'll say will make that video game-ish type stuff like that hard or whatever. Nah, just real quick, because this was my other one. I think I was just gonna throw this real quick. Now I would like to see a fucking Battletoads.
What's
I
that?
fucked up that. You don't know what Battletoads? Bro, after this shit, we playing Battletoads, y'all. Like no bullshit. So Battletoads is like this. Was like this kind of like Double Dragons type of game. You know what I'm saying? Where you just two toads. Like one nigga's a toad, the other nigga's a frog, and y'all are like bikers, and you just go around beating niggas' ass and shit.
What the fuck? Hell no, I never heard of that.
Yes, dude, this is this shit. But that game could be done because you got Ninja Turtles and shit come out. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? And you could do it to where you've got, because the game is full of people. You know what I'm saying? Real people, and it's just these toads and shit. Or whatever. I mean, it's toad people, but I mean, it's regular people in the game too, though. Yeah. So it's like.
But as a side note, like the second Ninja Turtles was fucking good. Their first one was. I ain't gonna say it was good, but it was better than, like, they fixed. That's another movie when they kind of listened to the fans, cause like the first one, bro, it's like, bro, proportionally, y'all niggas big as fuck. If you punch a human being, they should be dead. Fool.
And then
y'all threw a whole fucking trailer, like a whole show. I was like, bro, hold on, chill out, wait, whoa, hold up, wait, what the fuck? Like, I know they shells big as fuck, but like, nah. But part 2, it's like, okay, y'all made these niggas like proportionate, like it made sense, and I was like, okay, cool. And then that Shredder fight was okay. It was okay. He kind of looked like Megatron a little bit.
Man, to be honest, that first one, my biggest
Hold on,
thing.
was the Shredder fight on part 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, yeah. I just didn't like what they did with Casey Jones. That's my favorite character. That nigga will never be no goddamn cop. Yeah, I just want to put Steven in mail and some shit. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, fuck him.
Okay, so this is the thing that bothered me the most, or whatever. Is this? The turtles live in the sewers, right? In the first movie, them niggas are huge as fuck.
Yeah,
how the fuck are y'all fitting in these little ass fucking sewers?
Yeah.
That's the thing that I was just like, it just mind boggled me. I'm like, I've never seen a manhole cover
like y'all
the size of somebody's kitchen.
Sliding.
Yeah.
And doing that. Like, of course y'all get stuck in a hole at some point, my nigga. Y'all big motherfucker.
Right? And I'm like, that was just the thing. That I'm like, so above, you mean to tell me on the street, the people are driving over manholes the size of their cars and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
hell.
Exactly.
Who the fuck picking that shit up?
Right. So that's just what that's what got me.
Of the fucking people who fix shit in the
city. You need a crane and shit to pick the shit up.
Oh God, like hell no. Yeah, I never thought about that. I never thought about that.
And then last thing is Mackenzie Davis was the name I was thinking about for playing Metroid.
Okay. What else has she been in?
She was the Terminator, I guess, in Dark Fate, the chick.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
she's perfect. I think she'd be perfect for that part to me. Or whatever. Cause she played like that robot chick kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Making her, like she been doing this shit for a minute.
Yeah.
You could start off the movie with her in the classic suit. Cause like, you'll have to, she gonna upgrade.
Yeah.
Some point in that movie, cause that's gonna be in the trailer.
Yeah.
And I doubt that'll be the ending, but like, she'll have to upgrade in that house.
I mean, it could just
then y'all can play off this Mandalorian shit. Just make her cold ass fucking.
Exactly.
Like,
she don't
just
talk.
make her a female Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's not like she really talks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, bruh.
Yeah.
Could be awesome.
Yeah.
Could be greatness.
Aliens and shit.
Yeah. Could be greatness, bro. I'm telling you.
Actually, I'm gonna say that for Dead Space. I was like, y'all can add some horror aspect to it. Look at me, I was adding horror shit. But y'all can add like some scary shit to it, cause she fighting aliens and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, we gonna wrap this shit up, cause this wasn't a fast.
Yeah, this is took our time. Took our time with this.
Yeah, cause the laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, we're about to dip. The laundry is finally done.
Yep.
And as always, don't forget to live life, and don't forget to drink water, you dumbass.
Don't put your Spidey suit in the same fucking washing machine as your whites.
Yeah.
Talking to you, Peter.